Hey, I'm Charles Hutchinson, and this is the Verified Podcast. And today we're going over the 2023 must-have NFT projects part 1. There's going to be several other parts because there's a lot of good projects out there. These are the ones that I would think about maybe singularly investing in one because their price is a little bit higher. But when we always, and a lot of NFT YouTubes do this, they show a lot of the new projects coming out, those must-have grabs, which makes sense too from an investment, but they're very risky. These projects I'm going over, they've been time tested, so they're still there and they're delivering on their promises. That's why I've chosen these projects, and that's why I think they're some of the must-haves of 2023. Also, it is predominating based off of what is coming in the future for these. The first one up is the Pudgy Penguins. I really like this project. I wish I had got in a lot earlier. Sorry, COVID. I wish I had got in a lot earlier, but I like Pudgy Penguins. Their floor for their main one right now is about 5 ETH. Now that being said, that could be a lot for you, and it's a lot for a lot of people. But you can get the littler penguins, the small little Pudgy Penguins, for about 0.5 ETH, which sometimes it's good just to get one, to be in this project. They also have rods. The rods are going for about 0.6 right now. So all of these things encapsulate this Pudgy Penguin kind of universe. Now, they've been around almost as long as Bored Ape Yacht Club, and they've been going up increasingly in price over time. And I'm telling you about this because I don't want you to miss these opportunities. In 2023, I think Pudgy Penguins is going to 3 or 4x. I don't want to say guaranteed, but they have something hidden to them, and they have a metaverse coming. And when we saw the metaverse come for the Bored Ape Yacht Clubs, it sent their floor through the roof. This created also a lot of branding. A lot of big corporations started getting in because now they can build within the Bored Ape Yacht Club community. This is something that is happening inside of Pudgy Penguins. That's why I really like them. The metaverse land is coming and hasn't came yet, but I guarantee you're going to see a good spike in these little penguins when the floor really skyrockets. The next project is Wolfgame. Wolfgame has been around since last year, but they've been following through. They've played a risky game. They even had the floor up to 7 ETH at one time for sheep, and the wolves floor was like, 25 ETH, which was crazy. Now the wolves are around 4 ETH, and the penguins are the sheep are about 0.7 ETH. So it's not like it's unrealistic to now get into this game. There's already people reporting that they've earned an upward of 20, 30 ETH playing Wolfgame. Wolfgame, you can have land, a farmer, sheep, and you earn wool. Wool is trading at around 2 cents right now, but it's been upwards of, 30 plus cents, which is really cool considering you're earning this crypto token and it's turning around in value. And what I really like about Wolfgame is they're now starting to tie all this together, the land, the farmers, the wolves, the sheep, and you're able to start actually playing. This is what's actually giving them a little boost as well. And Wolfgame, just like Pudgy Penguins, but Wolfgame has some very, very big hitters in there, like Gary V. I know the Paul brothers. There's some people that are really in tune and know about Wolfgame and hold on to assets from Wolfgame. And that's why I'm recommending them for 2023, because also the floor is not crazy. You can get a land for 0.44. And what I like about the land is it's capped at 10,000. We don't know. There's apparently going to be breeding and stuff later for the sheeps and the wolves. So this kind of concerns me as to how it might affect the floor. But at least with land, they've already guaranteed it's capped. The same with farmers. Now moving on. The third project that you really cannot, and I promise you, sleep on this year is Sandbox. The land has fallen below an ETH, and that is huge. There was a time where the average selling piece of land was 5 ETH, right? Think about that. You could pick up 5 pieces or 6 pieces right now for that price. Do you think it's going back? Yes, it's a limited supply. Sandbox is the most well-known metaverse to date other than the Bored Ape Yacht Club's other sides. This is huge. This has a lot of implications. So many brands: Gucci, Atari, Sega, just to name all from different countries, China, Korea, they have all different types of worlds already building. And right now, everyone is just building. Do not sleep on Sandbox. Scoop up a couple. And sand is low. It already has a token that works. They already have staking that earns. They already have huge parties. They already have playable games, quests, stories coming. So much is being built around Sandbox, including all of these projects I've already talked about. Wolf Game, Pudgy Penguins, Bored Ape Yacht Club. They're all building inside of Sandbox. So it's kind of hedging your bets against everything, because if Pudgy Penguins and Bored Ape Yacht Club do really well, and then there's this aspect of Sandbox that's doing really, really well, it's going to fuel into that and really create some really fun atmospheres. It's a really cool place to show off, and I think it's going to be really interesting and unique when they fully open Sandbox and everyone can play, and you can get to it from your phone or Xbox or outside of the computer. I think it's going to make it really huge, and all of this stuff is going to be coming downstream 2024, 2025. I really don't think you are late when it comes to any NFTs, but specifically Sandbox, considering how low it's fallen. Take advantage of this bear market. That's it for part 1. Stay tuned for part 2.